Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I am kind of pressed for time filming right now. I'm supposed to go to the gym in like 40 minutes and usually it takes me like an hour to film a video. So I'm going to try to get through this one really quick, but also answer all of your questions. I asked you a bunch of questions right here in this Instagram story a couple days ago and you guys had a lot to say. I'm sure you already know a little bit by the title of this video, but I'm just going to get right into it, not waste any time. Subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and go follow me on Instagram so you can participate in all future Q&As. Sometimes I do them on the YouTube community tab also, so stay up to date there. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. I think this is by far my biggest Q&A yet. I did one a little over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I honestly don't remember. There's just so many. So thank you guys for participating in this. First one, what classes did you pick for your senior year? I did my course requests like a month ago. I'm taking Bible class, econ, AP stats, ASB, Gov. I haven't decided if I want to do AP Gov or just regular, and then honors, experience, and writing and literature. So those are all my senior year classes. I think I'm gonna have a light schedule, which I'm really excited about, and hopefully I'll be able to put a lot of focus on YouTube stuff and just enjoying my senior year. And I'm taking 2 classes this summer, honors marketing and honors psychology, which are in the later session. I think it's like 4 or 8 week courses, something like that. I'm not thinking about it whatsoever until I get the emails for it. This is a good question. What is the number one thing you're trying to learn or unlearn right now? I think just finding a good balance of everything in my life. Work stuff, aka YouTube and babysitting, academics, my social life, spiritual life, physical health, like going to the gym, eating well, emotional health, getting enough sleep, mental, everything, just finding a good balance because it kind of goes in waves if I'm doing well balancing everything out, and sometimes it's really stressful. I feel like I just came down a little bit from one of those waves. Like last week was just such an insane week for me YouTube wise. There was so much going on like social life wise. I was just go last week. So it honestly depends on the week, but I would say it's a constant learning curve, balancing all the elements of my life. And I feel like that goes for everybody. Like everybody is busy all the time, 24/7. I always thought like when I got to middle school, I was like, oh, it's just, you know, school, academics, it'll go away. It never goes away. But honestly, in the summer, I saw TikTok, I'll insert it right here. I feel like it gives me purpose to be doing things all the time and to have a busy schedule, because I would just sit around at home if I didn't. I complain about it all the time, but I really am grateful that I have things to do and I have jobs and school and all those other things I was saying. What is your favorite part about being a YouTuber? I feel like I've answered this question before, but I'll just answer it again. I think my all-time favorite thing about being a YouTuber now, and it will be when I'm older, is to have this digital scrapbook of all of my high school years in one place on the internet. Like I can't wait to have all these videos to show my own kids one day. And I'm such a nostalgic person. I literally get emotional just thinking about that alone, and my senior year in high school being over. It's pathetic. I can really talk about it, but I have a horrible memory and I subconsciously, I think, record things so I can always have those memories to look back on. Because I'll watch my old videos and like, when the heck did this ever happen? I have absolutely no recollection of my younger self doing this. It's really weird. Favorite Trader Joe's item? I love so many things from Trader Joe's, but currently it is these chocolate covered bananas. They're so good. When does cheer start? I'm just doing cheer for high school and it starts in the summer. We have practices because football season starts right in August when school starts. Do you ever want to get a tattoo? What would you get? Kind of yes, but I'm not exactly sure. If my grandpa's watching this video, he would just die because he tells me I'm never allowed to get a tattoo, but it would have a really special meaning. I'm probably gonna get emotional if I start talking about this, but whatever. This is like down the line. I wouldn't get it anytime soon. My Nana, who passed away a couple years ago, has always had a really special place in my heart, and she wrote me this letter for me to read when she passed away. Don't cry. She wrote me this letter for me to read when she passed away, or when I turned 18, and she passed away obviously before I turned 18. I'm 17 now, and I read it and I just subconsciously, most of my cards I sign with "All My Love, Katie," and on that letter, when I opened it and read it for the first time, it's all typed out, and then at the bottom it says "All My Love, Nana" in her handwriting. So I would get the "All My Love" part of that in her handwriting tattooed somewhere on my body because she means a lot to me, and she's right up there somewhere in that flower crown. It's a picture of my Nana and Papa. There are so many questions about a certain topic that I'm going to get to later in this video. You probably already know if you have read the title of this video, but it's like every other one. It's not real how many there are. I can't believe it. Are you excited for your senior year? Yes, I'm so excited for my senior year. A lot of people also asked me how I feel about my senior year. I am so excited, and I remember being told by all the seniors at my old school when I was a freshman, they're like, soak it up, it goes by so fast, and it really does already. I can't imagine how I'll feel at the end of senior year. I'm gonna be such a nostalgic, emotional wreck, like I was saying, because it's gonna be hard for me. I didn't think it would be this hard when I thought about leaving home. I was like, I'm gonna be so independent, I'm gonna be so ready, and I really do feel like I'm independent and I'll be ready when the time comes, but it's gonna be hard because you're starting a whole new life for yourself, away from everybody you know, at least if I go out of state, and it's a big change, and I know it's gonna be difficult for me to leave all the memories that I have at my school with all my best friends, but I know that God has bigger things for me, and I know that life gets a lot better after high school. So I'm excited, and I hope I can just like live in the moment and soak up every second of my senior year. What is ASB? I always heard you talk about it, but my school doesn't have it. Is it like NHS? Okay, it's not like NHS, it's like student government. So I am the vice president. I was the vice president, I guess was, I don't know, because the school year's almost over, for my junior class, and I'm gonna be the vice president of my senior class next year. Basically like president, vice president. We have what's called, not cohorts, oh my gosh, what are they called? Commissions. There's like a sports commission, recognition commission, all kinds of things. It's really confusing right now because my school's like splitting our ASB in half, but that's basically the premise. How did you start your channel and help it grow? This is a good question, and I feel like I haven't really covered this in a while or talked about it, but you kind of just have to start posting and keep posting and do more of what does well. I have done a lot of high school content, and that mostly because it's searchable, because it's at such a direct audience, helped me grow the most. There's so many elements to YouTube I feel like people don't really realize. SEO, you have to keep up with the algorithm, and I still have so much learning to do because it's constantly changing, but just be yourself and people will see the passion that you have for creating videos or sharing your life. Social media is an amazing industry because it is rapidly expanding, and it's awesome to see. Marketing on social media is humongous. I geek out about it. I could talk about it forever, but I recently signed with a manager, which has been so fun and exciting for me. It's something that I wanted to do eventually, but I didn't think I would do it this early on in YouTube or social media, but God works in crazy ways. So I have an amazing manager, and she basically handles all of my emails, all of my brand deals, brand outreach. She knows way more than I do about this. That's kind of why I decided it would be a good idea, because like I said, influencer marketing is such a humongous growing industry that is so new. So many people have just never seen it before. It blows my mind, and that's why I want to go into marketing myself. A couple people also asked about what I want to major in. I think I want to major in marketing, and I would love to run a company's social media page or just honestly do marketing in general because I'm so fascinated by it. How did you design your room so perfectly? Thank you so much. I moved into this house. That makes me sound like I bought this house. I did not. This is my parents' house, but I did design and like buy all the furniture for my room and everything like that. And mostly I found things on Pinterest that I really liked, and I tried to recreate them or get things on sale, do it for a little bit of a lower budget. I got my macrame thing. I'll just turn the camera. This thing from TJ Maxx for like 30 something bucks, maybe it was 30 or 50, I don't remember. I found these from a shop on Instagram. My mirrors from IKEA. There's a lot of things you can kind of DIY, make your own. Obviously this is just a cork board. This is from Home Goods, I think. This was my mom's. This is from TJ Maxx. I just hung up that hat so it didn't cost me anything. And then this also, I have all my bags up here, so that's kind of like a art piece or decoration that I made with things I already had. But I would say look on Pinterest. What you wish your kid will grow up with. The same faith as me. I feel like everybody just needs something like that to stay grounded, because otherwise where do you really find your purpose? I don't really know. I just can't imagine not raising my kids in the same faith that I have. How do you know if a guy actually likes you? I feel like you'll know. You just get that gut feeling, and if you don't know, or you feel like you're getting mixed signals, then it's probably not the right person for you, or you just need to talk to that person. How to manage fake/toxic friends. Okay, this might sound a little too blunt, but you don't manage it. You just have to kind of cut off the relationship, because there's a lot of just not nice, mean people who don't deserve your time and energy, unfortunately, and you just have to pray for those people and don't react if they try to I don't know, it's so subjective. I've also answered this before, but a lot of people have asked me, will you and Allie separate after high school, or will we go to different colleges? I think so. A lot of people also asked where I want to go to college, and I still don't know. I have my ideas in my mind, but I don't think I'll solidify my decision till like the end of the summer, where I really want to go the most. I've scrolled through so many of these, I think it's time to answer the most asked question. I'll just stick them all over the screen. There were so many people who asked me this question, and I do not blame you guys because I've not been trying to hide anything. Lots and lots of people have asked me if I am dating Matt. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I will put some photos of him on the screen. He also is the guy I went to prom with. We were like best friends for a while before we started dating. Someone also asked how did everything happen? We kind of both, and our families knew that there was a little something there. For a while, it just kind of took us some time to bite the bullet and actually admit it to each other. He's the funniest guy in the world. He's was so kind to me. And now you guys know we've been dating for like a month and a half. He asked me on prom night to be his girlfriend. I'm just like really putting it all out there. I think that's all I'll talk about for now, but you guys knew I was posting things. Someone even said like I keep seeing his shoes and everything. He's been in some videos and you'll probably be seeing a lot more of him soon. But he also plays baseball, so I think I mentioned a couple videos I was going to baseball games. That was the reason why. Okay, moving on. I just stopped this video in like 7 minutes, jeez. How do you handle a situation where someone is talking bad about you to others? This is a hard one, and this is actually something I've dealt with recently. It's sad, it sucks, but you kind of just have to learn sometimes there's people in life that aren't gonna like you, and there's not much you can do about it. You just have to brush it off and try your best not to react, because if you react or say something negatively back, it's just gonna give them what they're looking for if they're trying to get under your skin. What did my mom say to me the other day? My mom said, ignore those people, pray for them, and rise above it. So that's what I would say. When is your favorite time to dig into God's word and have alone time with him? I think right before bed always, because it kind of lets me reflect on the day, say my prayers. It gives me so much peace, and then I just go right to sleep. Ways to stay productive during the summer. I would say get a job. I'm going to be working for my neighbor, nannying for her a couple times a week. I think it's still a little bit up in the air, and also doing YouTube stuff, and I want to spend a lot of time with my friends and family, so I think that stuff will keep me busy during the summer. Go to Starbucks order. I either get a pink drink, an iced chai with oat milk, or a honey citrus mint tea, which is also the medicine ball. What is the biggest lesson you've learned from God so far this year? I say this all the time when people ask me this question, but I think just to trust him, because I love to be in control. I love to be planning everything out, but I would have never guessed so many of the things that have happened in my life a year ago. Had I not trusted God, they just would have fallen apart. His plan is always, always better than my own. And I seem to forget that all the time and have to constantly be reminded when God just so evidently shows up in my life. It's almost the end of the year, but I still have exams and stuff. How can I still stay motivated? Honestly, you tell me. I feel like we're all dying out, but we're all in it together. So just think about how relieved you'll feel when it's all done and over. I'm trying out for cheer next year. Do you have any advice? Yes, I'm so excited for you that you're trying out. I hope it's not too late, like your tryouts haven't happened, but just be sharp with your emotions, be spirited. I need to have Allie on to give a cheer talk because she is unreal. She just had her club tryouts for cheer, or like all-star. She knows what's up. If you screw up, or my mom won't like that I said that, if you mess up, don't let it show. Keep smiling and just practice at home, everything. And good luck. DM me, keep me updated. Were your parents / you hesitant about starting YouTube, being in the public eye? Yes, my parents were super hesitant. I literally had to write them an essay to let me film videos and put them on YouTube. It was this whole thing. I've talked about it in other Q&As, but I can talk about it again if you guys want me to. Hi, Elsie and Brenna. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think that's all. How do you get over someone who likes someone else? Literally sucks, horrible. This is the last question I'm gonna answer because I have to go. Just know that you are worthy of someone who likes you back, and you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with that person if they weren't obsessed with you. And if that's going in another direction, then God has somebody way better for you that will be worth the wait. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I wish I had more time so I could just blab more. These are my favorite videos to film because I could talk for hours and hours and hours. Thank you so much again for watching it and for answering or for asking me all these questions. You guys are the best, and I get nervous posting these videos because I'm like, what if people think weirdly of me for answering a certain way? So please be nice. Stay tuned for a very, very, very fun video coming soon. It's taken me like, or I haven't been the one filming it, but it's taken like 2 weeks to film. And I've done something like it before, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to the gym. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.